versus bigger?
So I grew up in Lucas, Texas. I've been an Arkansas fan all my life just because the whole side of my dad's family went there. You know, ever since I was a little kid playing football, you know, I just wanted to play because I loved it. You know, I didn't think that anything else come from that.
Great chance to be the first one down there. Ready?
I don't think I've ever thought myself as being like all-American type, just kind of loved the game, had a great passion for it. I feel like my sophomore year I had a pretty good season and then started getting noticed from colleges and thought maybe, you know, I can make my childhood dreams come true. I got my offer from Arkansas. I think it was my third offer. I remember coming home from the spring practice and the coach called me. I was with my mom and we were just ecstatic. I mean, we just were going crazy, kind of one of those once-in-a-lifetime opportunities to kind of get, you know, a goal reached in life.
Had the opportunity to coach some really fine players, and he ranks very, very high on that list. He does things that not a lot of people can do. You know, when you call roll to see who's on the bus, to see, you know, if we're ready to go travel and play, you know, he's one of the first ones we call, and if he's there, we're ready to go.
Shoestrings to head knocker is a head knocker. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. Shoestrings and head knockers. Talk about my DBs and shoestrings.
Hasn't been working.
There you go. Hey, good practice, man. Let's go. Pull out, good work. Hey, Elvis on 3. 1, 2, 3. Elvis.
Are you named after anybody, or they just like the name?
Yeah, I just liked the name, thought it fit well. My mom was the one that, you know, was kind of like hesitant on, you know, if we should or if we should not. And then my dad kind of won that battle. Now it's kind of fitting just me playing inside linebacker. It's given me a lot of exposure, and so that's been nice. You know, sometimes they're always just like, it is his real name, is it not? Or they're always asking, you know, how'd you get your name and whatnot. I'm gonna suck all the attention that I can from it.
I tease him all the time about his ability to deep snap. You know, people don't pay attention to it, but he deep snapped for us pretty quickly, but he fires it back there so fast that we worry about someone catching it.
Playing here at Lovejoy has meant the world to me, just because I grew up here at Lovejoy. I've never switched schools. It's, you know, not the biggest school, but you know, we still get a ton of attention from college programs. And growing up as a little kid, you know, I played on this field when I was in, you know, elementary school with our pee wee ball, and getting to see the older players watch me play. And then for me to finally be that person is amazing.
I'm excited because as the head coach, his work ethic and his attitude and his leadership is wearing off on some of our younger players. When that happens, you know, we got the potential to be pretty dangerous in the future.
Everybody up, right here guys, 50. We're gonna hit 3 quick sets and I'm gonna call timeout kind of like we just did. Okay, let's regroup and we're gonna do 3 more. That's what we always do on Tuesday. You with me?
Sir.
Let's lock in and let's get it done. Now we put it all together, just like we're going to put it together Friday night. Y'all good?
Yes, sir.
Let's win right now. Let's win right now. Team offense is up first. Let's get it going. 6 plays. Leopards on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Leopards.
Come on.
There's a ton of memories that I have watching Arkansas games, but every time we would drive up to Arkansas, there's a tunnel. We'd always roll the windows down. We have the Hogs on the side of the car with the stickers, and we'd be screaming our lungs off until we got out of the tunnel, and then you know it was about to be game time. But there has been a lot of hog calling ever since I was a little kid. Ooh. Hey, Suey, Razorbacks.
You know, I tell people all the time, they're getting a great football player, they're getting a great young man, but they're getting a great leader. And those are hard to find these days. He's a throwback. He fits his name. He is a bumper, he's a thumper as well. And you know, all that being said, he's a really good football player, but I'm most happy that he's a great young man.